Zara Sultana.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. Since the Conservative Party came into power in 2010, per pupil school funding cut by nearly 10%. More than 750 youth centres closed. More than 800 public libraries closed. More than 1,000 Sure Start children's centres closed. Education maintenance allowance scrapped. University maintenance grants scrapped. Tuition fees trebled. The introduction of a 2-child welfare cap and more than £34 billion cut from social security. It wasn't the phrase white privilege that did this. It was the Conservative Party. So will the Leader of the House give government time to discuss the real causes of why working class kids, white, black, brown alike, are being neglected, and not the nonsense his colleagues are spouting this week?
Madam Deputy Speaker, I think it's worth reading from the excellent report by the Education Committee that says, paragraph 29, schools should consider whether the promotion of politically controversial terminology, including white privilege, is consistent with their duties under the Equality Act 2010. The Department should take steps to ensure that young people are not inadvertently being inducted into political movements when what is required is balanced, age-appropriate discussion and a curriculum that equips young people to thrive in diverse and multicultural communities throughout their lives and work. The Department should issue clear guidance for schools and other departmental-affiliated organisations receiving grants from the Department on how to deliver teaching on these complex issues in a balanced, impartial and age-appropriate way. But the Government's record is a remarkably successful one. We have committed over £3 billion now on education recovery. £1.4 billion has been announced recently, including £1 billion for tutoring and £400 million for teacher training. But that's on top of a £14.4 billion three-year school funding settlement, which will see a rise of over £840 per pupil by 2022-23 compared to 2019-20. The pupil premium will be increased to more than £2.5 billion this year, which enables schools to support pupils with extra teaching, academic support or activities like breakfast clubs. So I think this is a proud record. I think the work done by the Education Committee has been extremely helpful in highlighting that those who have really been left behind have not been left behind because of racial consequences and need more support. But it's also worth noting that since 2010 the number of children in absolute poverty has fallen by 100,000. So it is overall a way of seeing things forward and ensuring that children get the education and support that they need.